How does this place impact Cache Valley?
I went to buy old red shell.
When people come here from other countries, they're in a strange country, strange culture of the language they kind of only understand a little bit, and a lot of them feel extremely isolated.
The most difficult thing about coming to a new country is definitely learning the language and assimilating with the culture. Even though I was 3 years old, my parents had a hard time adjusting because it was just a different way of doing things.
I went to kindergarten, I didn't speak any English. My parents are both immigrants from Eastern Europe, refugees in the Second World War. When I went to kindergarten, really the only English word I knew was hi. I would say hi to everybody, and then I had no idea what they were saying after that. I have a very distinct memory of learning my phonics and visiting with speech pathologists so I could make the sounds right and that sort of stuff. These people really helped me be a productive member of society. I live a better life because somebody helped me. This is a way for me to give back and help someone else. My brother's daughter.
Is niece?
So we offer 7 levels of classes. What happens when a student comes in is we give them a speaking test and a reading and writing test, and then we can put them in the best level that meets their needs.
I mean, a lot of these people are like, well, I have kids, I have grandkids, but they still do it because they still that hunger to learn.
Where are you from? Somalia.
From Somalia.
Why do you want to learn English?
May help children, 3 children.
Helping children for children helping.
The moment that stands out was my first night here. I was supposed to be working in a level 4 class, and I got pulled to help in a pre-lit class. And I was working with a young lady who wasn't literate in her own language. And we sat down and we worked together, and we were trying to draw letters. And I recognized very quickly that she did not even know how to hold a pencil, which was really humbling. It was a skill that I took so for granted, but I was able to help her. I went back and explained it to my wife, and actually had a little cry that night. It was, I really felt that I had impacted someone's life.
My mom loved her time here at ELC. Currently, she works with individuals with disabilities at an in-home center, and she would not have that job or be in the position that she is today if it wasn't for ELC. She wouldn't have learned the communication skills or the writing skills if it wasn't for ELC. And so the resources here are not wasted on anyone. In fact, they have a rippling effect. My mom did not plan to have the job that she has today, but she felt the need to kind of give back, need to help out others. And so by providing the tools necessary for that job, ELC has, in a sense, helped out another community.
Anything else?
No, I don't think so.
A lot of the students, their children and grandchildren will be able to have a much more easier time assimilating than their parents do. And so with the help that they get, they can pass it on.
I think we have 2 things here as an organization that really make it stand out. The fact that there are no layers of bureaucracy between the students, the staff, the volunteers, and the director. It means we can be extraordinarily responsive. The other point I think that really makes ELC special is the founding principle is love. We're not a government organization. We were just founded by 2 ladies that wanted to help.
I want to buy milk. I want to buy coffee.
I've had so many students tell me, when I come in ELC, I'm home.
They're not being forced to come here. They're not being told to come here. They're choosing to come here. They are choosing to make their lives better. They recognize that by becoming more literate, having better English language skills, gives them the opportunity to get better jobs, to be able to help their families financially, to be better members of society. That's the reason this place needs to be here and needs to be supported.
Still, 21 years later, every decision that we make, the overriding question is, how is this going to impact people?